We come to you from the 34-yard line at UB Stadium, the spot where most Bulls fans thought the team had made the stop they needed to give themselves a chance to tie, but it doesn't go that way for UB. I'm voice of the Bulls, Paul Peck, with UB radio color analyst Scott Wilson. It was a gut punch. Pete Lembo called it a favorable spot for Western Michigan. Marcus Fuka said you can't control what the officials call. How do the Bulls get past a tough moment like that and not let something like this linger on?
Questionable spot, to say the least. Dolak made the play behind the line of scrimmage. Both teams leave the field thinking the play is over, and then all of a sudden they come out and measure it. And even though the drive starts at the 25-yard line and the ball doesn't get to the 35-yard line, somehow it's still a first down. But the Bulls still showed an awful lot of fight in this game. They put themselves in a position at the end, even though being down 18 points twice, to have that opportunity. They tied it in the fourth quarter. They were right there the whole time, and the offense really came alive today.
CJ Agbana had a new career high in passing yards. You got big plays from Messiah Birch and Taji Johnson and Aljay Henderson and Victor Snow. Again, those are the redeeming things moving forward with a lot of MAC games left that I think every UB Bulls fan can hang their hat on.
It felt like there was about 4 games worth of stuff that happened here today, but it's still only the third MAC game. The Bulls are still near the top of the table. Everything to play for the rest of the season. They've got a tough one next week. They just got to find that same grit and grind that they had in the second half today and come back, work on it all week. Would bet they're probably going to be pretty upset at the way that one ended, and just bring it back and take it all out next week in Athens.
Pete Lembo's been through this before, his previous head coaching spot in the conference, but that was full-fledged action, and it's probably a good thing that all the players on this team got their full taste of what action's all about.
Just back and forth, both teams just having spectacular plays. Aljay Henderson getting loose again, second game where he's total yardage over 100 yards. Really good performance, best performance by far from CJ Agbana. And if the offense is going to bring that type of performance and then the defense gets things straightened back out and gets players like Jalen McNair, who another questionable call, left the game in the first quarter, get everything back together on that side of the ball, they're going to be really hard to beat coming down the stretch.
Next up, a trip to a tough place for the Bulls to play at Ohio on Saturday. They will have to bounce back and stay near the top of the Mid-American Conference. It was a fun one, if not a frustrating one, on Homecoming 2024.